Hey everybody, welcome to another video, and today's video is going to be about self-defense. And this video kind of was inspired by a video made by True Budget EDC, his latest pocket thumb, where he carries a mace, okay, in his EDC. So check out his channel. I'm going to try to remember to put a link or description in the description down below. So go click it and check out his channel and subscribe to him. He makes really good videos on EDC and knives. All right, so let's get into this. Self-defense. Many people carry a handgun, okay, for self-defense. In my opinion, a handgun is very limited. And here's why. Number one, you can only use this in a life and death situation, okay? And it doesn't necessarily mean in self-defense, okay? This is something that you use to either protect someone from losing their life or protect you from losing your life. But self-defense is not always about life and death, okay? So this is a dire straight only use in a life and death situation, okay? You don't use this because you got into an argument with somebody and your fear of losing a fight, okay? This is where you're going up against most likely another gun, okay? Now, pepper spray is not non-lethal, and just about almost anybody can carry it. And this is not advice or information that's going to apply to everybody, because you do have to check with your local laws. There are many jurisdictions that do not allow you to carry mace, okay? But generally, if you see it sold in gas stations, if you see it sold in stores in your area, more than likely it's legal for you to carry it, because it's legal for them to sell it, okay? So that's what I go by. But just to make sure, check with your local law, check with your local police station, and make sure that it's legal for you to carry pepper spray or mace, okay? So here's my take. As a former law enforcement officer, I have used this or something like this, okay, 0 times, okay? Now I have pulled it out to disarm someone that was armed with a knife or some deadly object, but I had never had to use it, okay? In other words, I never had to pull the trigger, all right? This, on the other hand, or something like this, I have used dozens of times in my career, okay? And it has literally saved the day, okay? It has literally saved me from injury. It has saved me from a lot of unnecessary physical effort that would have led to injuries. So this is a very essential tool for self-defense. Now, when I was a police officer, we weren't issued tasers, okay? Tasers came about around the time I was about to retire, and I never got issued one. I have been issued a taser as a security guard, armed security guard, recently, and I tell you what, many people will argue about this, but I would rather get maced than get tasered. It's like a 4 or 5 second pain, but that pain is so, it is really, it's about the most painful thing I have ever experienced. And I'd rather be maced and go through a few hours of discomfort, being after having been maced, than to go through being tasered. It was it's not a good feeling. But a taser weapon is actually bigger than a small compact gun, so it's really inconvenient to carry. Number one, and number two, as much as it hurts and as much as it's very effective on putting down a person, it only lasts 5 seconds. So within that 5 seconds, if the person doesn't surrender, or if the person doesn't desist from attacking you, you're going to have to tase them over and over again. And that's when it becomes an issue of, is the taser going to be reliable? Is it enough charge in your taser to continue the pain for that person to stop? And then you also have the chance of them pulling the prongs out and defeating the taser, and then you have to reload the taser and fire again. Some taser allow you to fire more than once, and all this and that. But it's one of those things where it's inconvenient to carry. It's a little bit more complex to work with, and yeah. So, and it generates a pain on the assailant for only a few seconds. So, but this has a lingering effect, which causes the suspect to be more distracted for a longer period of time. And that gives you an opportunity to walk away, get away from the situation. All right. Now, why am I a big fan of spray? All right. The thing is if someone is going to attack you, okay, physically, and obviously they're not armed with anything, they're just attacking you with their bare hands or whatever, why get into a fist fight with that person and risk injury? If you ever been in a real fight, okay, and if you're, let's say, a world championship boxer, still, have you ever hit somebody with your bare hands? It hurts. It hurts your hands. I have seen people literally break their hands. I have seen people punch people in the mouth and get tooth stuck in their knuckles and get infected. Okay, and it's not pretty. Getting into a fist fight with someone is not pretty. Okay, and no matter how strong your hands are, no matter how tough your hands are, hitting someone with your bare hand is going to hurt your hand. Okay, now, mace gives you an opportunity to just keep your distance from the person, keep the person distracted and disabled for a minute, and then that gives you an opportunity to walk away from the situation or even run away from the situation. Okay, anything that will keep you from having to get physically involved, risking injury. Okay, so that is the my main thought on self-defense. Okay, now if you know karate or martial arts or Brazilian jiu-jitsu, that's all fine and dandy, because those things do come in handy when this, okay, is you're unable to use this for some reason, you can't get to it, or the person is mentally ill and nothing has an effect on them, not taser and not mace or whatever. Okay, yeah, being able to handle yourself is a very important thing. But why get into that when you don't have to? 99% of the time, if you have this, that's it. Spray and walk away. Yep. So that's it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and catch you on the next one. Bye.